Okay, it's like 10, 12 seconds of lag. Let me just do some stream monitoring. See how it's going. There we go. Lol.
Things have been
Sorry. Hold on. Test. Cool. Cool. Yo. What is up? That's me, by the way. So that's kind of bad. I'm like the only person, but that's okay. Okay. Let's plug that in. Sit that over there. Stream monitoring app number 1. There we go. All right. Okay. So, what I've got today is a little PC build I'm building. So this is a moderately high-end, middle, in terms of spec, it's middle of the road. In terms of cost, it's probably too much. But I've got a latest gen i7 processor, 2 terabytes of RAM, of storage, 32 gig RAM. Let's go. We're literally, this is unboxing. We're literally unboxing right now. Let's open package number 1. Dude, which knife will we use now? Package number 1. So this is a PC build I set up for someone a little while ago. For them. I put it together and built it, and then now I'm just trying to get it. I'm just putting it together in like the final section. Yeah, I can see my chat. I'm just waiting. So yeah, pretty much this entire time we will get back to 3D printing at some point. I don't know what we're listening about. We will get back to the 3D printer at some point. Those parts have arrived. So possibly the next stream that I do, I will complete that to the 3D printer. So for the PC, we got a 5060 GPU because it does pretty well. It's pretty good. I mean, it's no 3060 Ti, but it's not too bad. Come on. Does anyone stream building PCs? No, they always build it beforehand. Why? Because no one can get a PC to post on their first time. That's right. Here we go. That's the 5060. We'll unbox it. Well, actually, yeah, we'll open it now. Screw it. Just have a nice look. Also, the stream is for insurance purposes. I can show that I didn't go too crazy on the. I didn't go buck wild. Buck wild. I've got the dog in here with me, so if that poor little thing starts barking, I apologize. I do humbly apologize. Okay, we've got like a weird hollow sticker with a bunch of stickers that I can put everywhere. Palette. That's nice. And here we have the GPU. Damn, that's pretty big for a 50 series. Those are some big fans. I was worried it was going to be tiny, but this is massive. This is huge. Alright, sure. That's not too bad. I have a 1060 in another, under my bed over there. And that thing, it's tiny in comparison. So she said. So we'll just put that away for now. And... driving my truck down the road on the ice road. I've got 15,000 trucks and 5 million horsepower in this truck. Then we have a Asus Z890M Plus Wi-Fi motherboard. It was going on sale, so I thought, hey, why not? We'll be using this as made. It is exceptionally hefty. No way, Wi-Fi antenna. This is incredible. Let's open it up. Oh, doing the wrong thing. Wow, it's like I don't even build computers. There we go. Oh, money shot. Why is it so heavy? This is the M80X motherboard, I believe. Those heat sinks are massive. Look at the size of those heat sinks. Dang, that is a heavy motherboard. So this motherboard was on sale. And yeah, I was thinking about full ATX, but I did want to build a slightly smaller build this time. Not that I build them often, but this time. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later. There. Okay, put this back. I started the stream slightly later than I expected because I needed to shower. I was dirty. I was building a wooden cart for myself to cart around like wood. Obviously. And I just come up and I realized I was absolutely covered in like metal fragments and just a bunch of trash, so I needed a quick shower, but it meant that I missed the goal of the stream, but the problem is, like, when I set the stream up in the first place, when I set this... Oh, okay, I can hear myself in the back of my room, it's terrifying. When I set the stream up in the first place, it then, like, tells me... Just gonna drop my volume just a bit. It tells me, like, oh, yeah, okay, everything's ready, starting stream in 5 minutes. Excuse me? What? What? I'm not ready in 5 minutes. I got stuff to do. Mainly not. Not stream. I got a shower. But here I am. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Classic copyright music. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be showing off the top 5 RGB fans that you can have on your build. We'll be reviewing them and just giving my final opinions on the different fans. So the first fan we have here is the Corsair RGB 120mm. Yeah, it's a nice fan. Okay, the second fan we've got... That's what it is. That's the review process. I literally can't even see. Damn! Damn! They gave me so much packing. I could build a home with this. I could dump this in the ocean. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. I emptied the entire warehouse. Alright, so what else do we have in here? Is a Silverstone 850 watt power supply. Because I think it's a pretty good brand. They do, well, they're SFX gold standard as well. This was 120 AUD, again, on sale. Just gotta look for the deals. And it was pretty good. Then we have the piece of resistance, which I hope fits. I think it will. Yes, it does. So this is a 360mm liquid freezer black from Arctic. From Arctic. And we'll see how that goes. So that one should do well. Just because I want this to be upgradable without too much hassle. Not that I think well, it should be pretty easy. It's not going to be too much of trouble. Alright, take this and take it off. I don't have a lot of space here, but trust me. I know how to do a lot with a little. I mean, I'm very capable. So I'm just opening up the case at the moment. Just give me a second. This is the FSP. It's bigger than I thought it was. The FSP S380 or something. It is a complete white case. And you might have noticed something. In the fact that I got only black internal components. So my thought process was, build a white case. Come on. Ooh, this is big. This is very big. Build a white case with black internal components. I thought that was going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to have to dump this out on the ground, I think. Apparently. I'm opening it like an absolute animal. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. I have to, like, grip the flaps of the box with my toes and then pull it out. There we go. Wow, this case is longer than I thought it was. That's alright, though. There we are. There we go. So I'll give you a side view of that. So it's like a fish tank case, basically, is what it is. It shows up with the... you can see it's got a curve here. So you've got a dual view into the center. So I did basically what every other average PC builder did, but that's all right. But it should be good. I mean, I think it'll give it a nice, like... Ooh, what the heck did I do? I managed to click buttons. I think it'll give you a nice look into the case, so we'll see how that goes. Tempered glass, handle with care. So that's going to explode in 5 seconds. 1 second. Unintended. Case box. Yeah, next to me already, in case, unintended again, in case I need to start doing stuff. So, what am I going to do first? I reckon I'll just assemble the motherboard, put it to the side, prep the PC case, and then install everything. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if this camera's going to work for it. I don't know. I'm going to have to like shove everything to the side and move it in. Hopefully it's good. I think it gives a nice close. You know, I like to be close and personal here, so it's going to give it a nice feel, to give it a whole good vibe. Imbibe vibe. Alright. Have we got... We don't have screws for the SSD. Have I only got space for one SSD? Shame. Okay. Put that there for now. We will take the screws out and the manual. And this, what is this? Instruction manual and download. Okay. And they didn't even give me any stickers. Oh. Okay. Well, that just makes me sad. That's just terrible. Alright. This is the warranty certificate. We'll leave that in there. Okay, let's assemble the motherboard. I need to set up like a second view for this that I can switch to. Why is my mouse broken? That I can switch to. So let me just duplicate. Zoomed. Wait 1 sec. And then that is... What am I looking for? This. And we'll do... Cut all that off. There. Make that bigger. And then cut that off. Make that bigger. Cut that off. And make that bigger. Okay, there you go. Zoomed view. Nice. So, it can be just as low quality, but zoomed in. Alright, let's build the motherboard. So I'm going to be installing everything into it. Just these components, because I have an AIO, and that goes in the case. Big 360mm bad boy. Hopefully it'll be cool enough. Especially if this gets upgraded to an i9, but I don't know. Alright. In search of incredible. They didn't even print the text on it straight. I'm not kidding though. This heatsink is incredibly heavy. Holy cow. I don't even know how this got sold for so cheap. Oh shoot, I have to put the backplate on as well. From the maybe I'll do that now. Okay, so yeah, this cooler, well, I mean generally on all motherboards, whenever you put a new cooler on, every single cooler uses its own, unless it's a cheap one, then it doesn't. But generally they all use their own like independent backplates. Okay, that's the pump module. There we go. This looks like a box of stuff. Oh, it's gonna be so sick. Alright. Before we even touch anything, just so that I'm nice and happy. So what do we have here? We've got the different mounting options. We have cables to connect the fans. So I'm just gonna put that back in the bag. Then we have we have to get our screwdriver. I don't have a long, small... Well, I do, since I got my other screwdriver back. But I thought I didn't have it, so I was worried before. But I think I do, so should be fine. That was such a circular method of thinking. I have no idea what that really was. Okay, so we've got these joints here. They run under the board. Then we have... Oh, they've got us thermal paste. I even forgot to buy thermal paste, so this is perfect. No, that's because I have some. I don't know where. Oh, but that's better than the one I selected. Thank you, Arctic. You are a great company. So those are the AMD standoffs. Where are the Intel standoffs? AMD. Are there no standoffs for the Intel CPU? Pardon? Hold on. Wait a minute. What's happened here? Wait, hold on. It's the AMD standoffs. Is the Intel one just these screws? Why is it not labeled? No, it can't be. No, it has to be. How does it go into the back of that? To the underside of this? I don't have the required backplate. Oh, is it here? Oh, I'm blind. Here we go. Backplate. What was that? I just got a bloop. Okay. Cool. Backplate. Let's install backplate. Please be a backplate. You look like a backplate. You're not a backplate. What the heck are you? Whoa. What is this? I'm just astounded at the moment. Hold on. Okay. So this is a front plate? Or a back plate? Oh. I see. Wow. Okay, well, this is a bit more intense than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so unlike other CPU coolers which hang on the back of the motherboard, I actually have to take off this whole socket mounting here and then mount a custom holder for the cooler to sit on. Is there autofocus on this camera at all? Never mind. Okay. Okay, that's a little more intense, but I think I can do it. So it's Torx bits. So let's put those on. Oh man, I really hope I don't just break it. So I wonder if these four are what mount on the back there. These four screws. Why does it not come with an instruction manual? I don't want to go online. Frick it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. There we go. Okay. Wow. I hope that doesn't fall and shatter that glass. Okay. This is weird. I should take the tension off of that. This is weird. So, okay, I just have to be very careful. So, Intel is a LAN pin grid array thing. Come on, just... So, I just can't drop anything on that there, because I might bend one of the pins, and that would just ruin my day, your day, everyone's day. So what I'm going to do is take these off as well. Yep. And this one. Yep. Lovely. And I take that off. There we go. So now we take this. And where does this go? On top here? Over the CPU. Goes over the top of the CPU. Is this correct? Am I doing this right? I think I am. This is so weird. I think I'm doing this right. Okay. So now we have to put the CPU in. Otherwise, I'm just going to be leaving that open. How do I open this box? I need a knife. I'm not gonna lie to you, my heart rate is up right now. Captain, we have entered second gear. We are definitely approaching the OE nobies. Got like a tinge in my neck right now. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh my goodness, that's not a direct die mounting. No, it can't be. It can't be. It physically can't be. That would be insane. Okay. I think it might give you both options. So, CPU sits in there like this. That. Pointed towards the bottom corner. I'm shaking. Yeah, I think that's the way it always goes. You read it like that. We'll discover. We'll find out. We'll find out. Then, this here goes over the top like that. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Okay, can I use these screws again, or should I use the ones that they provided, maybe? Maybe the ones that they gave me. But I don't know why I want to use their ones. What on earth? Insane. Wow, that was weird. Ooh. I'm shaking right now, boys and girls. I reckon that's how that goes. I'm pretty sure. That's so strange. I'm freaking out right now. I have to make sure not to lose any of these, since I want to return this to the motherboard box. My stuff is strewn about right now. 5 seconds and we're already going insane. Oh, I should zoom in. What am I doing? For the small... you know what? We're zooming in more. Like that. There we go. Even further. Quality looks alright. Right? That's fine. You don't need to be able to read anything. You are nothing. You are nothing. You don't deserve to see. Okay. These look to be similar thread, the previous screws and these new ones. Just these new ones are slightly longer, and I reckon that's to account for the height of this thing. And I reckon I have to just make sure this is reasonably tight. Did I take I took the screwdriver slightly too small. I don't want to strip it. Wow, this is the most... I've never had to do this before on a CPU, so this is first time for everyone. Just like so. Always remember to tie across. Best practice from me to you. Like that. So we just use the standard plate that came with the whole thing. Wow, this is pretty intense. Ooh, I don't know why that's... Hold on. Just gonna unscrew and then retighten it, just because I want to make sure this is as flat as possible. So... Cool. Well, there is no way that it's going to be... And I put it the right way around without even checking. I'm really good. No. There's no way this is going to break. Or this is much safer than the other solution as well. I was going to throw an RGB strip in this, but it didn't deliver. It didn't come in the post in time. So I don't even know how to make this. I'm just using my fingers, but I'm really strong. Okay, well... I reckon that's enough. I don't want to go too much. They're all sticking out the bottom. That one is about the same thread. Alright, cool. Cool. Wow, this is a pretty... wow, it has like a proprietary Wi-Fi connection cable. And a custom bar, so... This is actually a really, really decent motherboard. Man, I should have gotten this for myself. Okay. Well, that was easy. And worrying. And my heart. Oh, it gives me a little torque Allen key to remove the previous things. Awesome. Well, that's nice. Put that in there. And I guess we'll just put this back in here. However that went. Like that, I think. Apparently not. Like this. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Beep, boop, boop. Boop, beep, beep, beep. I'm just singing the song of my people, the tune of my heart, the regaling you the song of the feeling. Okay? Okay? Alright, one sec. I'm gonna put you over there amongst all the other random electronics for a second. And then quickly drop this bad boy in here so that I don't lose it. Although I don't have a packet to put these screws in. What a way to tie them down. Just don't fall out. Yes. Stay, my precious. Stay. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was moderately stressful for me, personally. Now, I get to do the funner thing. I'm always confused by the anti-static paper. Because, like, you take this, what, do I put it under it? Does that help stop static, or what? Does it isolate it so it's more likely to be static? The static has to... Okay, no, hold on. Yes, I should put this under it, because then it's less likely to ground, and then static electricity won't charge to it, right? Because the reason static electricity discharges through you is because you touch the ground. That's the thing. That's like the thing. It's groove. It's move. So if you don't do that, then that should be fine. So if it can't earth, then it's fine. Okay. Well, we got to keep these. What are these? This is the CPU and VRM fan cables that came from this Arctic thing. Oh shoot. We'll put that in there. Oh shoot. Put that in there. I just dropped the same thing 3 times. Look at this wonderful camera angle. It's so zoomed in. Incredible. Now we get our Viper Gaming 2 terabyte SSD. Is there a way to open this without, like, not like an animal? An absolute beast. An absolute frickin' beast. Like a caveman. Look at that. I tore it into shreds. That's not RMA-able. They're gonna have to make... Well, it is, but...
Online radio.
But they'll make me pay the restocking fee. It's the damn restocking fee! So this is a Gen 4x4 SSD. Because it was very good value for money for 2 terabytes, and it's decently fast. It's about the same speed as the 980 Pro. Oh, there's already a standoff, so no problem there. Okay, so what is in these? So we got some screws, more screws. That's an extra height standoff for height. Do I have to put that in? Yeah, I probably do. Okay, wait, it's got wait. It's got 2 of these, so there's got to be 2 SSD slots. There's a second one. I'll put it in there. Yes, okay, so that's definitely what I have to do. Is I have to put this extra standoff in. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hey, look, you can read the Viper Gaming. It's like looking at you. Oh, so beautiful. That's what we do on this channel. We listen to indie Japanese visual novel music, because it's all copyright free. That's what we do here. Don't you dare diss on my beautiful music. Pardon? Okay. Just embarrass me like that in front of everyone? What are you gonna do now? Watch this. I'm gonna screw the screw into the extension mounting, or the little thing that extends the mounting, and then use the screw in the mounting as a way to manipulate it to screw it into the other mounting. Oh my goodness! Like my brain just expanded. Look at that. Amazing. Let's put the SSD in. There we go. Perfect. Bloody perfect, mate. And then we'll screw that in. I'm shaking. I'm still shaking from installing that. That freaked me out. I have cotton swab somewhere and methylated spirits, so we should be fine. I don't really want methylated spirits. I've got IPA somewhere in the somewhere over there. We'll just throw the rubbish in there. Perfect. Okay, so with this one, I don't know. We'll put it in A1B1, since that's generally where they like the slots. Yeah. Go to another YouTuber who assembles a PC without looking it up. Huh, you'll only find like 50. I'm basically a rare breed. I'm like a rare rhesus macaque that you'd find in like Madagascar. Look at these. Oh my goodness, they got excellent... Look at... So this is pretty decent DDR5 RAM, but they've got some serious... Whoa, it's very zoomed in. Serious... Does it autofocus? It should. I don't know why it doesn't. They've got some serious heat spreaders on these bad boys. I don't know how to manage... Can I manage it through here? No, I can't. Can I... Bruh. Bruh. My bad. I just... Look, my only goal is dropping the CPU usage of my system. Okay. 8.3. This one? What's this one? This almost sounds like Kahoot music. Bam, 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 bam. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we dropped frames due to our network. But that's alright. That's alright. That's not a problem. Let's put these in. A1B1. Always A1B1. That doesn't really matter. You can put it in either or, but A1B1. Oh, lovely. I got a little bit too much pleasure from that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Sure. Let's put that, okay. That's literally all I can install. I don't want to be funny, but that is literally... Who's sending me messages? Who's sending me messages? Get out of my room! What the heck is this? Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I'm texting. Okay, there we go. Boom, look at that. This music is so beautiful. Hold on. Oh, it's a message right now. You don't want me angry. You wouldn't like it if I got angry. What the heck? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me 5. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Bun me from Triple S. Heck yes. Probably be good. will message. Cool. Wait, no, I can't do that. I need my one concurrent viewer. If I'm not with my one concurrent viewer, what am I? What am I? Okay, I keep getting messaged. I can't yes, I can. I keep it to reply. This is great content right now. But we're just vibing at the moment. We're just vibing at the moment. You know, I live off vibes, bro. I just enjoy the vibe. Alright, we'll take this off. Put that there. Then we'll put these in here. Look at this camera angle. Oh my goodness, it's like so close. Maybe what I'll do is cut that down and then move that all the way to the edge of the table. Okay, can I do it? There we go. This is great music. This is really good music. This is a surprise tool we'll use for later. So, what we've just done is taken off the default CPU mounting assembly, whatever it is called, from Intel, mounted the custom Arctic one, which is really cool. It's really nice. It has a little CPU in there, smooth. Put the 2 RAM sticks in and the SSD, and I literally can't do anything else. So, we are going to have a look at the cooler. Do not fall off my bed, I humbly beg. We're going to have a look at the cooler, just because I think it's cool. Pun intended. Pun intended, just because I think it's cool. And then we're just going to have to start working on the PC case. It's that simple. It's that simple. So look at this. What do we have here? So this is the cooling unit, and I don't know if this is the pump as well, or is it just the fan? This is just the fan. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. This is ridiculous. Whoa. Where do I plug it in? Wait, what? How do I plug this in? Is it powered through those little points? You are not. Okay, no. You are not making me solder. Wait, what? How does this work? This has got to transport the electricity through here somehow. Through this thing. So this is the pump assembly. Oh, it's got contact points. That's nice. That's weird, but that's nice. Nice, that's nice. I don't know if that's the pump. Pump's got to be somewhere. Okay, hold on. It's got a bunch of connections. Oh, it looks exactly like this. And this one. Oh, problem solved. Okay. Cool. Boom, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, so this is in here is a little VRM fan unit. If I can spin it. Hold on. I can't get to it. You see it moving there? So that's a little fan that moves at a low velocity that cools down all the power supply capacitors and stuff. So that's nice. I like this cooler already. Put that back together. And I reckon oh, okay, hold on. We got the power supply. Still got unboxing hours right now. Still got unboxing hours right now. Oh. Multi-language manual. Oh, it's a 750 watt, not an 850 watt. I lied. Sorry. Sorry, everyone who read the stream description. I lied. So this is I'm pretty partial to full or semi. This is heavy as well. Holy moly. Why is it so heavy? Why are all these parts so heavy? Anyway, I'm pretty partial to full or semi power supplies. And this one just happened to be just as cheap than the other one. And it's got a eco mode? Excuse me? Hold on. Decathlon series. I need you to, in the first page, explain to me what eco mode is right now, my brother. Okay, thank you. What is this? Power supply connector overuse definition. A single power connector that goes up to 150 watt. I do know that. There was not much more in that manual. Hold on. Whoa. Holy man moly. Español. Manual de Productos PSU. Notas y precaución del uso de la fuente de alimentación. La fuente de alimentación incluye alto voltaje peligroso. Por favor, no abra la fuente de alimentación. This is a great time to inform you that I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I tried to learn Spanish for literally 1 week. Now I'm a fake and fraud. Absolute fake. Nice. Cool. Fake and fraud. Is there an English part of this that I can read? Okay. Where's the eco mode? Why, it tells me I've got an eco mode. Why is there... Okay, hold on. There is a lack of information surrounding eco mode. Okay, well, my phone just alerted me to the fact that someone signed in on a computer. Oh, which was me. I think that they are not considering Gold Plus certified. What is this? 850 watt. Why did I see 750 before? This is an 850 watt one. Gold certified 850 switching power supply with a stretch form factor of ATX 12 volt, EPS 12 volt plus 5%, 5 volt. Okay, so it goes between the two, 850 and 750, right? But, no, okay, hold on. I'm reading too much into this. But, requirements depending on PCU, 10 watt load, DC output rating. Comment if these values can be increased to lower. Comment. Microfarads. Man, there's a lot of funny words in here. What do you say these funny things? There's no real section that says what eco mode on and off does. Can I have that? Load ranges. Okay. DC output. Okay. So, I've got 750 watts and 850 watts. I'll just leave it on 850. Because I do not know. Alright. Let's take the power supply. Well, we'll just have a look. Some really nice cables. All black, because that's cool. And some screws. That's nice. Okay. Alright. I like this. Let's put that in there. That in there. That in there. We'll come back for you later. Now, I have to do the... Shoot. This goes on top. Look at that. Packed it back and I can close the box. Incredible. This is a dual mode power supply. Interesting. Cool. Alright. Put that on the ground there. So, it is case time. Oh! My phone just keeps on... Yep, this case is too big. Hold on, I gotta reach around for the mouse. See me on top of the case right now. Hold on. There we go, perfect. If I got... Hold on. Did I cut the top of the screen off? Yes, I did. Alt. I'll give it a bit more up there. There you go. Just a bit more so it's not as hard. Ooh, there we go. And then a little less because I don't think I... Nah, that's cool. That's like bordering stuff. So it's got a bunch of fans in here, but I don't like them. I don't like them. They're gross and disgusting. And I just touched the cable, so the whole camera is shaking. It's like we're on a boat. Okay. So this is all tempered glass, so you know what... You know what's going to happen is, as soon as a single piece of metal touches, it's going to explode. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have to go make sure that this tempered glass is... I don't know what to put down. Now I have to get this thing off. Looks like there's a ton of space in this case right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, is my power supply gonna fit? What the heck is this? Look at this. They gave me all the screws and stuff and some bands. Why? This computer wasn't that expensive. I reckon the power supply will fit just maybe. That's my desk. My desk is uneven. So I've got a couple screws to take off to take the front of this off. Nice. So I'm just removing all the tempered glass before I do anything. Otherwise, everything's just going to explode. I'm going to use this accessory kit. Look at this. Look at that. They give me all the motherboard screws and then 3 stand knobs. Only 3? Oh, it's for the extended M80X motherboards, or an extra one, because apparently motherboard manufacturers still haven't managed to fully agree on what the hell to do with their lives. This is a plastic screw. So weird. This is a really nice case. Oh my goodness, there's so much space. I'm astounded. Impressed. Come on. Just taking everything off. This is classic. Oh, you can see through the top. There we go. Look at that. You can see me work, unlike my previous 5 streams, where I noticed that whenever I did something, it was impossible to see what the heck I was doing. There we go. Look at that. Low pixel hours. Just gotta check chat. I can't see chat. Chat. No chat. No chat. Not for me. Is this the... Where is the front eye? Oh, it's over there. Alright, baby. Whatever you do, don't snap into 1,000 pieces. Is this even... Yeah, I don't know. It's like a plastic. Hold on. Alright, mate. Now we're bloody cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm going to take these accessories and put them over here. And now I am going to... What the hell am I going to do? I'm going to take off the back panel. I hope it still stays together. This is a very premium case. I'm very impressed so far. Very, very impressed. I'm already missing one of the thumb screws. That's just who I am as a person. There it is. Okay, this is much lighter without the extra stuff. Okay. Alright, so these fans I'm going to take off. And I'm going to replace them with these Arctic P12s. Just because I want this white case with an all-black interior. We'll see how that looks. Okay. Power supply unit installation guide. They've even got a little manual for me. That's nice. That's really nice. This is a nice case. I'm not sponsored. Although I wish I was. Classic line. Every small YouTuber says that. Yeah, it's because they all watch JonTron. So. Hold on. Oh, there's a bit of a mess of cables back here. Now, what I want to do... Oh, they've got, like, dual fan headers and everything. Oh, you can daisy chain all the fans. That's so cute. That's so nice. I don't want that. So, where does this come from? That fan. Why does that fan have 2 cables coming out of it? Oh, it's for the daisy chain. I'm just taking the fans from the inside off. And I'll leave them all nice and crisp and new until I have use for them. Swinging like Tarzan in there, if you know what I'm saying. I won't be able to daisy chain these other fans though, that's the only problem. So I really hope I have enough fan headers. Let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. Yeah, sure. Oh, 4. I've got 4. I can stretch it to 4. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. 8 plus 4 pin CPU power. Sure. Weird ass, crazy crazy looking motherboard. Oops. This case is exceptionally light without the walls on it, the side walls on it. These fans are... Oh, I can put my hand to the front. Wow, 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 wow. 12 volt, 3 amp. Let me just think. I can't remember the maximum amount of amps that can come out of a fan header. I can't remember if it was like 0.5 amps or anything. If I had like 1 million people in the chat, I could ask someone to research it for me, but apparently not.
You are listening to 24/7 online radio.
Yes. Look at these, really. These are some extremely high-end like really nice feeling cables. And now I'm building in this case, so I don't know. Oh, I sort of live between worlds. I was doing some welding, some manufacturing just before this, building a little cart for wooden cart. And I have to wear like a jacket because apparently, and it makes perfect sense now that I think about it for like an actual second. Welding releases incredibly high amounts of UV radiation and 1 million different types of gases depending on what you're welding, what sort of paint or metal you're vaporizing with the arc. Anyway, turns out after only about 10 minutes of welding, my arms literally, it's like the worst sunburn I've ever gotten in my entire life. Just in 10 minutes. Just in 10 minutes. Just in 10... I'm going insane. This is a hard drive or SSD cage. I think it's a hard drive cage. I don't have any hard drives to throw in. Never mind. Let's put the power supply. Hey chat, can you tell me if the stream's right? The volume's all good and everything? Yeah, okay, cool. What do you mean I'm racist? All my PC internals are black. I'm sorry. It's been sitting in my head this whole time. What do you mean I'm racist? What do you mean? All my PC internals are black. Okay, there we go. So that doesn't actually sit fully against that, but that's alright. That's good. So I think did the power supply give me screws, or was it the yes, the power supply gave me screws. That's sick. Bro, that's sick. That's awesome, dude. Today we are building a high-tech budget $1,300 PC. Oh, I almost threw my screws away. I just had like a nervous panic attack. I reckon that's good. I've never done drugs. Not once. I was working at a concrete sleeper factory. You just make concrete sleepers most of the time. And there was this kid in front of me, went home and he wasn't doing very well. He spent all his paycheck on one thing, which is a bit of a problem. But it ended up, he's like working in front of me and his body is literally failing him. I feel like absolutely terrible because I can't do anything for this child. As he's like, he's not dying, but he's not doing well. His nose is bleeding. He goes to the bathroom for a quick hit and then he comes back like pepped up. It was insane. Okay, can I? Is that... You happy? Yeah, you're happy. I don't know why there's some types of... Oh, does it allow me to mount it upside? No, it doesn't. Okay, house plane. Cool. Does the back panel allow this? Yes, it does. Look, it's got a grid, so the power supply can breathe. That's awesome. This is a really nice case. Crap. This is a really nice case. Okay. So what we'll need... Let me just check out the GPU, see what we've got here. We need the ATX 24, the CPU 8 and 4 pin. So I'm just thinking about what cables to plug into the power supply. And then this GPU, I think I got it because it doesn't take that stupid nvidia thing. It still takes a reasonable, just an 8 pin. No. Yeah, it does. It just takes an 8 pin. Huh, valid. Yeah, so this GPU just takes an 8 pin power connector. So I need 8-4 from the CPU, 24 for the motherboard, and then 8 for the GPU. So that's nice. That's nice. And we'll just... there is so much space back here. Look at this. I could build a house in here. I could start a family of 4 in here. I could start a family of 4 in this space. This is insane. Its front panel connector is even a hole. Look at that. I don't even have to connect the individual front panel pins. It's a whole connector. This is a really nice case. Okay. Let's put that there for now. I reckon it should be easy to get the motherboard in. But what we'll put in first is the fans. I'm just thinking about whether I put the motherboard in later or now or whatever. Oh crap. These fans are a little dusty. Don't worry. I'm wiping them down. Sacrificing my t-shirt for this. Anything for you, Beyonce. Bring the beat in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, yo. Bring the beat in. Anything for you, Beyonce. Okay, this needs to get to the bottom of the motherboard there. Oh, it's on the inside there. Okay, I reckon it'll make it. Yeah, it'll make it easy. Huh. Look at that. What's the time? It's 2:35. Let's put this in we'll use the original fan screws because they're nice and silver. And I like silver. Silver's a nice color. And then we can... Oh, I want this as intake. Which means it's not going to look as nice. Dang it! Flip! Rear panel grid. Front panel... Side is nice and thin, so I don't think it should matter. Well. That's a bit annoying. Because they moved from there to there. But that means the previous panels were out on the side, so I don't know. Was it a negative pressure case? My super glue that I was using to hold my wound together is falling off. I thought I could. This is annoying. Okay, well. We'll call it a blow through. What do I do now? Oh, I've got it. I know what to do. Okay. Alright. Yes, I will have these as the exit fans. We'll see how it goes. It'll be fine. It'll be weird, but it'll be fine. These will be the outward fans. It'll work. So we're going to have these two as the outward fans. And then we're going to pull in through the radiator at the top, as well as in through the bottom. So we're going to have 6... Oh, we can't have 6 fans. This is very annoying. I don't know what to do now. I don't have any fan headers. I don't have any... Oh! Flip! I need more fan controllers. Damn it. I might need to rush into town to quickly get it. So I reckon it'll look sick. I don't know if I have any more fans anywhere in my house. I've only got 3 more of these. And I've got those, which I might put on the bottom. Okay. I think I can do it. Oh, the FSP fans do go in reverse. I knew it. Bloody bastards. I knew it. Which means I'll put them on the bottom. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think we can do this without a fan controller. I'm just plugging the fans that came with this case. I'll be plugging into the optional CPU fan port. I guess we'll see. I even put that correctly without even noticing. And then these will be the out on the side here. So the bottom fans, which I'm going to use the fans that came with the case, are going to be pulling in. The radiator at the top is also pulling in from the top down, because it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to have these out and the rear fan out as well. Or maybe I should put the radiator on the bottom. Very, very annoying. Should I go out with the top one? Maybe I'll just slow these fans down so they don't spin that fast. Then I'll have the original fans on the bottom spinning pretty quick for the in, and these ones will just spin slowly. Okay. Cool. Look at that. Can I put this through here? Boop. Shoot. Because that can disappear through there. That can't. Ah. That's kind of gross. But if I run them both like that, it should be fine. I'm scraping my microphone on the thing. Another one there. Didn't even give me extra fan things. Now I have to dig into my spare parts because I didn't get extra fan screws. Just thinking about what I can do with just ow, stepped on my headphone cable. I just have to think about what I can do with those fans to make them look nice. I might have to reposition them once I build. This is a dirty, dirty fan. This is a very dirty fan. That's the blades I've cleaned. This is the ones that aren't. That doesn't even come up very well, whatever. Yes, I'm using the inside of my shirt. I'm insane. I'm insane. I don't take shit from no one, you understand? That's why they call me Crazy Roger. No, that's already a thing. That's why they call me Fantastic Fred. Because I don't take anything from no one. You're here, you understand? I don't take anything from no one. That's why they call me Fantastic Fred. Yep. That's why they call me Fantastic Fred. That's why they call me Fantastic. I'm gonna have to plug this one into the optional case fan mounting because it don't go far enough. It don't go far enough to the bottom. That's a shame. I don't even know if the motherboard's gonna fit in if I put that in. Oh, it will. I'll just have to. All right, we're putting the motherboard in. We'll put the motherboard in. Whoa, sorry. Didn't mean to bump ya with my head. My cut's gonna open. I'm gonna bleed all over everything. Alright. Let's see what mounting holes we have to put in. I have to put the outside 1, 2. That one and that one. I reckon that should be good. So I just need to put those 2 in. Meow, 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 meow. With the screws they gave me, these ones. Put these 2 mounting standoffs in. I had another case I was putting standoffs in like this, and I wasn't really paying attention. So I just sort of like cross-threaded all of them. It was terrible. What is up? What can I do here? Nope. Yep. Just that they're a hex drive, so luckily I've got a particular screwdriver that I can use as a hex drive and put them in. There we go. I guess we'll put the motherboard in. It's not completely black, but it's as close to black as I could get. Okay. Cool. That was pretty nice. Now, the motherboard screws, which I think are these ones. Apparently not. Never mind. My one concurrent viewer left. How did that happen? Alright. I've now firmly lodged this screw in here and I can't remove it. At all. There we go. So, I guess it's gonna have to stay? There we go. What screws is it there? Is it this one? No, it has to be this one. No, that I came from there. So it's this one. Oh. Why do you always lie to me? Sorry, I realized my head gets in the way. Sorry. Ugh, gross. My hands are shaking. Then I'll put the power line supply. This I'm gonna be building this for ages still. Excuse me? Why are you like this? It's a funny screw. It doesn't want to deal. It doesn't want to play ball. Yeah, everyone say hi to the back of my head. I apologize. What? Why is that not going in? Am I cross-threading these and snapping them? Have I snapped this? Are you kidding me? I have replacements, but I don't want to use them. Oh no, I'm just screwing the motherboard mountings further in apparently. Oh, wow. Okay, I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness, and it is strange. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Terrible. I'm like babying the motherboard right now. Oh, now I have to friggin... Hold on. So, in my incredible strength, I cross-threaded these into the motherboard mounting holders. And I've broken them out of the motherboard. Because I'm an idiot. No, they should still screw in. I haven't actually done that. I don't know why they came out then. What? Never mind. That one is perfectly fine. You saw what I was doing now, you'd freak out. I'm crazy. Okay. Alright.
You are listening to 24/7 online radio.
Cheers. Hold on, let me put these other stand-ups I have here. Don't know if they're the same size, hopefully. They're slightly shorter, which means I'd have to replace all of them. No! That screws in perfectly fine, still. So does that one. What? I don't understand what happened then. Well, what about these screws? Do they work better? Are they more happy? Nope. Hey. Nothing's wrong with them. Everything was fine. Why did it not like it? Just slightly misaligned. Looks like we're gonna have to be extra careful with this one, boys and girls. This is literally TikTok, I've got a big truck music. The important thing to know about me is I like tight jeans on men. I mean, the important thing to know about me is my favorite color is green. Are you serious? Okay, well these screws are really very annoying. Wow. I need a little spannier. I don't have one. Oh, I've got this. Stay. Right, now look away. This is gonna get western. Aha! Solid. This isn't really... Okay. I thought this case was good, but these motherboard standoff and screws are very terrible. They're so bad. They're the right ones. So bad. They're disrespectful. Sure. Should be fine. gonna need a short screwdriver for this one. Get my hands out. I gotta get dirty. I gotta get in the business. Hold on. Need the extension because I gotta get in the business. What on earth? They just don't want to engage. I don't know why. Why so many problems? This was going so well. There we go. All right. That is nice and mounted. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Oh, let me just take this off for a second. I might have put the wrong screw in. That's alright, we can fix it. I can't fix this one. Just go and take it off. Alright. Well, that's securely mounted. Nice. I'm gonna have to take this off anyway, so. Okay. Now. We install the rear fan. And the bottom fans and the radiator at the top, and I reckon that should be that. And then I just do a little literal metric ton of cable management. So this one goes here. Put that in there. Let's put that against the top. Try and hide it. I kind of messed, because the thing is, putting black parts in a white case means that the black parts really stand out. Sorry. I'm like in the way right now. I hope I can put this fan in and the AIO at the same time. Hold on, I'll just turn this towards me. Problem solved. And the screw is still on the end of my screwdriver. Heck yes. So this is an exhaust. Front is the exhaust. The side up there is the exhaust as well. Then, come on. There we go. I'm going to use all 3 white fans on the bottom, connect them to the CPU, and have them as an intake. And then I'll run these fans pretty slowly. The white fans a bit more, and then I'll have the radiator up the top as an out as well. It's not perfect, like not amazing, but it should work pretty well. Following the whole plan, I have no idea. I've had to do some weird things on a PC case before. Okay. Now we install the radiator. Because I literally don't have any other idea of what I have to do. Let's put the radiator in. The AIO. Okay, this just clicks on top of it when it's all said and done, so that's nice. Okay, holy moly. That is a big boy. That is a thick boy. Do I have screws for that? Did they provide that for me or what? Look at this. Holy cow. Hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew, as they say. Don't. Just, please don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Where's that Brad? Wait, what? Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. This is the baggie they provided, so there should be the screws for them in here. Here we go. And they have little rubber things. Cool. Now I wonder, should I have top in, bottom in? Yes. How does this work at the moment? It pulls through. So it's top out at the moment, which means I need bottom in, most definitely, otherwise I'm going to have a massive negative pressure. Bit of a conundrum. Heck, I could swap these 2 fans around. So I'll do bottom in, I'll swap these around to do side in. It's not going to look as pretty, screw it. And then I'll have top out. So that should be fine. There's a lot of different screws here. I've just been staring at them. Okay, let me just close this. There. Okay, so this is going to be a process and a half. Definitely this way. Like that. Definitely. Most definitely. And then I'll have to plug into the side of this. So we'll just put that there. That goes there. This will have to sit around the side. Oh, does that... No, it doesn't. Aha! We're good. We're good. That's going to be real annoying to get a cable in there. So, what I might do is quickly put that PSU cable in beforehand so that it doesn't kill me afterwards. SATA PCIe PCIe 24 CPU. Lovely. Lovely. Definitely have to put this in beforehand. It's a massive radiator. This is going to take... I'm literally going to be here until 5. My concurrent viewer left. What? Why? Stop doing that. There we go. He says he's still here. It's technically me, but whatever. Okay. That's EPS CPU. So it goes. This one goes here. EPS. EP. CPU MC5. A lot of different numbers I'm throwing out at the moment at you. A lot of different words. Alright. Okay. So we'll plug in one cable. Like so. Runs this way. The doggo is wagging her tail. This music could do with a bunch of like monkeys going whoo whoo. Because it's got like that nature vibe and stuff. I reckon it would be funny. It would be really cool. I don't know why they didn't do that. This makes no sense. There we go. Staring at the back of my neck. Hope you like it. I tan it. Not really. Okay, that's that. And this runs into there. So, just need to feed it through. So that I've got space. And then I have this single 4 pin that goes on the side of that. I reckon it's this side. There we go. And then run that back through there as well. There is no way I would have been able to get that with the radiator on. Nope. Nope. No way. Yeah, this one we're gonna have to run to this optional one here. That's annoying, but I will. Should be fine. Okay, time to install the radiator, which is gross. Which I have to do it this way. Definitely do it this way. Okay. That's damn beautiful, I tell you what. Look at that. Look at that thing. That's beautiful. Can't see it, but it's there. So, are these just normal, or do they stick? No, they're just normal. I don't want to put these washers on. Okay, we almost lost one. That's literally gonna... I can't. It's too much effort. Do I have to? On every single one? Where do you put them? Do you put them on the outside so that your screws don't damage your case? I would do that. So that they don't pull through there. Yes, you put them on the outside. Okay, that's much more reasonable. Alright, let's position this thing. So we're gonna go like this. Like so. Like that. From the front to the back. I'm gonna smash my screen in a second. Completely incidentally, not for any negative purposes. There we go. What am I pressing? Oh, I'm pressing all these buttons. randomly, I'll just randomly end my stream because I'll drop it down onto it accidentally. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay. Let's put one screw in so that it holds. Is anyone else just as worried as I am? Why didn't they have wider head screws? Why do they have such small screws with such large washers? You'd think Arctic would use, as a German company, they just use like large head screws. Is this stronger? Maybe. I don't think so. The shear strength of the screw is mostly based off other things, just like the width of the shaft. Wow, I think YouTube caught on. Realized I was not my own concurrent viewer. Damn you! Luckily, they have the second mounting. Okay, I'm just putting the 4 corners in, then positioning it, and then putting the rest in and mounting it properly. And they do even have extra fan screws for me. There. There we go. Just like so. Okay. And then we'll... How far forwards can we move it? Butt it right against the front panel. I need to put the screws for the front panel in as well. I'll only be able to do... Hold on. Solidly enough.
You are listening to 24/7 online radio.
Maybe I'll just screw the bottom in. Otherwise I need to leave that panel on, and that would be insane. That would take ages. It should be fine. Why is it so many mounting holes? I don't have that many screws. I need 8 more screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Never mind. I've got. I should I put all 8 in? Maybe. Oh, hold on. So if I have this like this, yeah, like that, running it to the front brings it up, and then it won't contact the GPU. So I'll put it as far forwards as I can, I suppose. It gives me a little more clearance over here for stuff. Okay. Put it as far forwards as we can. And I'll put all the screws in just for show. Really 8 of these suckers around here. No, it's not really showing up clear on the screen, but oh well. Never mind. It's alright. Almost done. Just 4 more screws, which is incredible. I can't remember. I think the last time I did one of these, I put the washers in between the cooler and... So it went screw, case, washer, radiator, which was insane. And I lost like 3 washers doing that. I don't know why I did it like that. I don't know. Makes no sense. What I could do with the fans is print 3D print some covers to put over them. That would look cool. That could look cool. I'd have to quickly dehydrate the filament, design a cover, print it, put it over, but I reckon that could look really good. That could look sick. Like print a hexagonal... Ooh! Maybe. I don't know. Alright. And then put them on there. What that'll do is it'll close this. It'll because I have to flip these 2 fans around, and I can print like like if this is the fan, I can print a cage that goes over the top of it with a 3D printer, and then screw it onto the top and make it like cover it up. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so this is mounted. The cooler is mounted. Now, I'm going to clean the CPU and the plate, and then just put it on, mount it on, because I think that's what I should do. What the heck is happening? One sec. Alright. Have to give it a nice little wipe down. Spill it. No, I'm not gonna spill. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't spill all over the motherboard. Oh my goodness. Look at you people. Is that scary? Is that scary when I do that? You don't like it? That doesn't come through the mic. Okay. Alright, weren't it? That was actually a stroke. That was... I don't make these things up. I struggle every now and then with talking. A word just gets hitched in my brain, and then it just... No more. Like, no more contingency. Do I use this whole tube? Screw it. Wait. I need the... Ooh, yeah. Where are the screws? Oh shoot. Hold on. I thought there were mounting screws for the cooler, and I can't seem to find them. All I've got is extra fan screws. Down the road. Hold on, let me just consolidate everything. Like a bird. Okay. Do your hair. Right, one sec, hold on. There are screws to hold this thing down somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But I will find you. And I will rate your credit score. Hold on. Now hold on. Nobody move. I've dropped my brain. Where would I have put it? Is there anything on the floor? No. What? Chat, this is not good. Is it these ones? Hold on. Oh, no, it's just oh, they're already there. Sorry. I'm dumb. It's a Phillips head. Okay. Alright. So. And now I've lost the... There it is. We'll put this on. Sorry. Neck shot. Oh, am I balding? Weird. Strange. Hold on. Don't at me on my thermal paste, okay? Don't at me, bro. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I want. I don't know when to stop. Oh, I'm screwing into this, so I guess I can go a little bit ballistic. Because it's a pretty decent piece of chunk of metal here. I'm just slowly working left and right and left and right. Is it going to stop me at some point? I hope so. There we go. That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. Okay, I can see the paste coming out the top, which is good. You don't want to over tighten, so I'll just back it up just like that. Okay, cool. Done. Look at that. Look at that. Look, boom, boom. Radiator installed. That wasn't that hard. Okay. Crap. It would be real nice. Dang it. Does this have a magnetic base? No, it doesn't. Maybe I should put a magnet in there. Oh, it does. A very weak magnetic base. That's alright. Oh, it's like a little space tower. Okay. So we've got the cooler in. Please peel off. Of course. And then this is the thing. That goes... that. Somehow. Bam, bam, bam. Ah! Wonderful. Okay. Now, what on earth do I do now? I have to route the PSU cables. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not that hard. Where did the top of this go? Okay, I have to put these in as well. So these are the small little fan headers that go from this piece of equipment over to the motherboard. So I don't know which is which. Why there's two of them? CPU, pump, fan, VRM fan, pump. Why do you need 3? Oh my goodness. This is not good. Can I even plug it in? I've messed up. Where do I plug this in? There, I have to take the RAM out. Oh. Luckily, it'll work with the RAM installed, but I have to take it out to mount it, or to put the little thingy in. Oh, it's just problems on problems. I took off the wrong pin. Just problems on problems. So, this says CPU. I plug in there, but then there's no other plugs. Pardon? Is this if I want to split and control everything separately? That's what this cable is for? Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to go buy a fan header. Yup. This is disgusting. And they run those into other ones. But so I can plug this in to control all different three components of this, pump speed and everything. Or I can just plug this in to control the one thing, to have everything run off just what max or like at some certain percentage. I reckon that'll work. I just then say run. CPU optional in AIO pump. I don't have a bald spot. Maybe I'm growing one. Look at this weird freaking tornado on the back of my head. Oh my goodness. Now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm just really embarrassed. We'll plug this in, and then I'll see if it even works. I keep knocking the microphone. I humbly apologize. If you could but forgive me. This microphone needs to get out of the way, bro. How does this go? What's next to the pins? Should I have put that in before? I don't know. Oh, we'll rotate the whole PC. I forgot about that. I forgot I had that power. I had that skill. What is it, Daisy? It's a docker. I reckon this goes this way. Yes, it does. There we go. So this just powers everything. So I'll just put this in and then just say, oh, could you give me like 50%? I can't necessarily hide this, but I can shove it back here for a little bit. Have to go straight back and out again. And just have everything run off the one thing, I suppose. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now we're gonna put it up right, and I'm gonna do the power supply and everything. Luckily I did those other two cables, otherwise I'd be crying. I would actually be crying right now. Okay. Let's see what's happening. I see what's happening here. Your face with greatness, and it's ow. I'm just gonna take this hard drive caddy, whatever it is, off. I don't know what screws these for. Put them in there. SSD caddy off. Manage the cabling and then put it back on. Hopefully it'll be nice. And I have to just connect everything. Oh my goodness. And then I have to put all the fans on, those other 3 fans on afterwards, which I will connect to the alternate CPU fan. Okay, so this hard drive caddy, I'm taking that off for now. Then I have all this coming out here. This has got to go through there at some point. Disgusting. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, hold on. Let me just quickly connect that up. Watch me just accidentally drop this whole entire thing on the ground. So I'm just going to take this fan header and connect it to the alternate CPU. So as the CPU starts loading, everything just goes. You can't see what I'm doing, but trust me. I ask you humbly to trust. I only care about you. You're my one love. Mi amore. Me only want you are all I ever wanted. Okay, these two EPS. Bum, bum, bum. These EPs. Right. They go in there. This is why I like a full power supply. You can sort of mess around, but I do have the fan pointing outwards. I promise. I promise. Then I need me ATX and me PCI. Where is it? How dare you discriminate against me? What is this thing? Oh, that's a 600 watt. Go. PCIe. PCIe, more like PCI. 3. Oh, I forgot to put the RAM back. Cut myself earlier today. I hurt myself today. And I'm feeling so better that you cut me deep right into my heart. And it left me with scars. And it left me with hurt around. Where's my 24-pin ATX? It's right here. Oh, okay. This bad boy can go. Oh, it doesn't line up? Huh. That's nice. They always put this in the wrong place. Okay, don't be angry. I literally cannot manage this. Oh, that was easy. That was... Tolerances are really nice on that. Okay, so now we've got the PSU and the PSU. Not to be confused with the PUS. That's not even a thing. Okay. Let's get this one like this. Through each other. They couldn't have organized that worse. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put those together nicely. Oh, these cables click in so nicely. Silver stone. Silver home run. And they're all labeled and everything. Look at that. That's incredible. That's really nice. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a mess. I can just tell. Can I preemptively just tie these up somewhere up high so that I don't have to deal with them for now? Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just tie up the PCIe cable. Oh, here we go. I've got a long tie here. Perfect. In there, and then it runs under the motherboard to the other side of the case. PCIe cable, you were the one You were my love, you were the one, you were the only thing I knew. Ooh, PCIe cable. You had the power and were able. Whoa. And I know that I never did to you what you deserved. I left you alone in the desert of love with no one to be with you. PCIe cable. Oh, PCIe cable. I left you on that desert shore. No one with you, none before. Oh, PCIe cable. You were the one, the only one. Oh, PCIe cable. Oh, PCIe cable. Alright, I think what I'm going to do with these is 3D print a shroud to go over them. Spray paint it. I have to design it and print it. It's going to take me like it's going to be like a 6-hour print. Probably. Just because these need to be intake. Most definitively. I'm going to put that over there. And it helps with the cable management. Oh, yeah, they need to be intake. If these aren't intake, then the whole PC is screwed. But that's okay. I think I can manage it. I can make it look nice. Oh, yeah. Sydney Lop. Oh. Oh. Well, I know this little young lady. She's working from 9 to 5. She's always gone and never home, and I wanted to feel alive. So I take her down to my beach house, and I show her the evening view. And she says, if only this could continue. I said it can. That's true. And then we forge our way through the forest, looking for something nice. There's nothing more that I would like than to give you some advice. It's never be the last person on the dance floor. Always eat your vegetables first and always knock on the door. 'Cause when you enter this old house, you're gonna feel a cold and warm embrace. 'Cause baby, when you're here with me, there is no other place. So she says to me, oh wow, you're so nice all the time. I said, yeah. I bet me this is the place I take all the girls. And then we go for a ride on the boat. Just enjoying the view. All those lovely colors of orange. And she said, oh, you're so wonderful to me. I said, don't you realize that it was meant to be? And she said, well, I guess that's true. And I only want to be with you. And I said, don't you know that's what I've been telling you? Just trying to make it true. And she said, and then she said,
you are listening to 24/7 online radio.
yes. I lost a screw in the bottom of this thing now. Where is my little screw? What the hell now? Where's the screw? A lot. Was? Das ist strange. Hold on. Sorry, chat, for the interruption. The dog was barking. And so it barked so loudly. Where's that screw? What? Okay, chat. This is weird. Is it in the corner? What am I hearing? Magnetism powers activate. Oh, I found it. Oh, without your help. Now, don't let me hear what you say. Where you go, you're the only one who wanna live that way. Yeah. Still got the blue for you, baby. I feel so crazy sometimes when I got you on my mind, and I know that you'll find someone that you will like today, tomorrow, maybe next week. I said, then she said, and I said, then she said. Does this even reach? Yes. Okay. So, what do I have to do now? I have to connect the front I/O, cry a little, and then put a little bit of cable management at the back here. I gotta connect all those other fans. I'm gonna put all these white fans in the bottom and then have them as intake. We're flipping the script on this one, boys. I have to put them as intake, and I have to put these other ones as intake. That's literally the only thing. Which means there'll be a bottom-up light, which, you know what? Problem solved. Problem solved. I was worried, but, you know, we're good. Okay, so where do these go? We're gonna pull this out for now. Boop, beep. We got front I/O panels. Whack. Does this go a particular way? It looks like it goes either or. Oh, I don't freaking know anymore. Oh, well, okay. Apparently it goes that way. Then we have... What else do we have here? We've got the big old USB 3, which goes in there above that one. Okay, well, I guess everything's coming out of this one port. Which side is the trick? Oh, it's there. Sorry I keep bumping the microphone, everyone. It's not my fault. It's probably not even being picked up on the stream. I then go listen to it and it's like constant. Alright, then we have the front I/O, which I'm going to run through the back here. Look at this excellent camera work. This really nice, like, you know exactly what's going on at every point right now. Right now. Right now. We're gonna have a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not good. No, this is a HD audio. What the heck am I doing? Oh, it's this cable. Okay, problem solved. Why did they put HD audio all the way on the other side of the motherboard? Oh, look, if I could, I would, but I can't. So sorry that I can't, like, shift it to show you exactly what's happening under here. All the amazingness of me just connecting stuff, knowing where it goes. There's only so much of me to go around, people. Okay? And I'm trying, I'm really trying right now. But you're just not working with me, okay? That sounds like a serial killer. I mean, okay, it doesn't. But the fact that I said it like that, does that mean it is? And then this one goes here like this. So let me just make sure this is nice. Like that. Oh, of course, that's in the bottom of the motherboard. That doesn't have a supportive mount under it. Why is that so hard to push in? I'm not bending anything. Okay. You see, the problem is I have to make this look so pretty and neat and everything. And you just get to sit there and enjoy it. Where are the fan mounts? They're over there. Now I'm gonna have to make sure, I'm gonna have to route all this afterwards to make sure it's nice. Like that. Over on that side. Oh yeah, you can only got space for 3 case fans. Oh! No way! Oh, you're so generous, good sir. Oh, I just absolutely, you just make my day completely. That is literally as far as that one goes. Okay, that's 2. And then I have to daisy chain all the other fans together. Okay. So I just got to put all the other fans in. So that is all the IOC and the PCIe cables still out the back here. But, you know, that's kind of like the least cared about one out of everything. How the heck am I going to tame this piece of trash? Maybe put it over there. How far does that bend? Are you going to work with me or not? Alright, what bands do they have? How many of these things? 2 cable managements. Okay. Yeah, no, I can do that. I'm like that, elf from... You know, you don't really need to know. From, that one Arthur Christmas movie. I could put any present together in just 3 pieces of sticky tape. Just 3! Just 3! Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I reckon it goes like this. But I need to tie these so they don't stick out past the fans. Just because I need it to look good. Excuse me? Come on. Oh, keep going through there. That's nice. There we go. Wrap these cables above this thing. We can. It's gonna be pretty tight, but I don't have any other mounting spots around here. I need to get them away from the backside of the fan. Are you kidding me? You just lied. Okay, I'll put them over here. You convinced me. Don't worry, we'll do like a nice shot of the cable management at the end, just so that I'm not cheating you. I'm not showing you that I'm lying. Also, these things look like little cats. We'll just do it loose for now. Ugh, that's a mess. Okay. As long as it's not completely clear. Oh, that looks nice. And then we just gotta... These things we're just gonna have to tie together at some point. Okay. Okay. I've got a couple more of those. I can put this on. If it'll let me. Or not. Never mind. How on earth does this go on? There we go. That was difficult. More difficult than it needed to be. Could I run that straight or should I run it up? Talking about the cable that connects to the cooler, or that controls the pumps and everything for the cooler. I think I'll run it up. Hopefully it doesn't hurt itself. I have to put the RAM in. Let's put the RAM in. That should be cool. And with all the airflow over the RAM, it should be nice. And then this will hold it closer to there. As long as the VRMs don't get so hot that it literally melts the PC. That would suck. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's just the click of the RAM is just so nice. I don't mean it to make it that kind of stream. You know what I'm saying. Go. Okay, RAM is in. Everything else is in. I'm gonna have to route these cables, make them look good, because they're currently gross. Just tighten it up, just so it's just like not messy. But it looks pretty good. This is one of the nicest, well, definitely a nicer case compared to the other trash I've made. Ow. I couldn't have put that any further back. If only they made that heat shield slightly smaller. Okay. Take that off. Okay. Now I'm going to mount the bottom fans on. So, we'll give you a shot of how the PC looks at the moment. Look at that. It's upside down for you, but it's the right way up for me, and that's what matters. This looks a little bit annoying. With I don't know if this is going to get enough air. Hopefully, very hopefully. This is just a VRM fan. This is what matters really. And this is going to cycle air through there, but it's going to make an empty pocket here. Maybe I'll flip that one around as well. It doesn't have a thing on the back. I don't know. Or just run it nice and slowly. Okay. Let's put these fans on. So I have... I'm going to use my other screw, my hand screws. I actually need to move stuff to one side or the other. Oh, Blur! What's up, Blur? What I got in it? Damn. What's up? I've got i7 26265 KF, so it's the non-iGPU. Oh no, yeah, an i7, so it's the latest one. I got a Z890 motherboard, so I can overclock it if I need, or I can upgrade it. This bad boy up. Oh, let me showcase this for you. I'll zoom in. Look at this. This is real streaming at work right now, sorta. So at the top here, I've got a 360mm Arctic radiator, which has a VRM fan. It's an all-white case with an all-black interior. We got high-speed RAM, you know what I'm saying. And then 7400 megahertz RAM in there, which I'll have to overclock to get to. A 2TB Viper hard drive. So that is about sort of around the speed of one of the latest Samsung ones. I'm about to put in all these nice ice-cold white fans on the bottom, which will shine light upwards into the case. So see how that works. Because I was gonna put a heckin' what was I gonna do? I was gonna put a LED strip in it, but my LED strip didn't arrive, so now I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I physically couldn't see the chat, so I was just like dancing around. There we go, boom. Chat is focused. I've got you, Plur. And then I've got a 850 watt power supply in the back. Hopefully it should be nice. And then the GPU, because that's the important bit. I haven't even talked about the GPU. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Got a 5060. Got a 5060. But this is a big 5060. This is a big 5060. It's massive. It's gonna fill up this entire case like that. So it should be good. We'll see how this build turns out. Big problem so far is I realized I have like 1 million fans and only 4 fan headers. That was the problem so far. And so I was like, oh no, this is not good. So now I have to. Luckily, the fans that the thing came with, I can daisy chain them or stick them all together, which should be nice. Let me go zoom out again. We only listen to copyright-free music on this thing, and most of it ends up being the music you'd hear most of it ends up being the music you'd hear in like a Japanese or like a what is it called? Visual novel. It's like what you'd hear in a visual novel. So I apologize. Sometimes it's bad, but sometimes the music is really good. I miss Plug. Plug gone. Plug said, shit, man, I don't even fucking care about you. You ain't nothing. Hold on, we're reorganizing this. We're taking this out. This one. And then we're going to put this as an intake on the bottom. And so we'll have black wraps around there and then white on this corner over here. Just because it turns out one of these fans actually works like a normal fan. So I'm going to have to undo it. But that's alright. Then I'll have to just put cages over all of those. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these other fans. I didn't even have a... Oh, I did. I just found a random hole and tried to unscrew it. Sorry, camera is shaking. Let me move the cable so that I stop touching it. There we go. There we go. It's like we're a pirate on the seven seas, if you know what I'm saying. When we sway, it's like your devil. All the rum is gone right into your belly. Can I just pull this out? Please, 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 please. Oh, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, Camellia. There we go. I have no idea how I'm going to route the other fans into there, but we shall see. Okay, and then this one is going to go on the back. This is disgusting. This is so gross. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Wait, how do these work? They've got clickies for extra power. No, these go into here. That. No, they don't. What the heck? How do these work? Oh. Okay, it's got like an extra... I can literally power it straight from the power supply rather than powering each other. This is whack. Brother, this is whack. I guess I won't use those. I won't use those. Let me just tie it together again. No, I'm gonna have to stick it through the thing anyway. Okay, so this is our one out fan that we'll put up here, which I now can't route unless I take this off. 1 second. I can't even take it off. I've messed up. I've done very bad. Oh no. 1 second. 1 second. I've made a big mistake. So I need to get these through to the backside here. That's what she said. And then I'll hook these all up to the CPU optional. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. No problem. I don't know if I have to connect these up to the power supply. Where's the manual? Here's the manual. Hold on. Let's see what the manual says. The manual says... Manuel. What does the manual say? I'm so dumb. Okay, it gives me a warranty policy. It says nothing. Nothing. It lies. It lies. Well, I'll just have to connect the fans together and pray. Okay, let's go through here. Come on, baby. How are we looking? Oh no, we've dropped 285 frames. There we go. My network latency is destroying this stream. I'll never be good at streaming. I'll never be good at streaming. Hold on. There we go. Pull it through. There we go. So the one... Okay. I did not mess up. I could still route these cables. So I just have to now daisy chain all of these fans together. That's nice. You know, that's nice. I thought you were a swell lad when I first saw you, and I knew from the very start that you were going to be exceptional. The English is coming back. Why is that not fitting? It's the heat sink. The heat is in the way. Okay, I can push it a little and then it fits. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a weird build with all the weird fans in it. Hopefully it looks good. We'll see. I'll flip it around once I finish, but it's going to be a while, so get comfortable. I'm going to have to go get a drink soon. Sometimes I think about saying things, and I realize how insane, well, not insane they'll sound, but just they're not right for the moment. Come on, let me move you around. This fan just almost cut me. So if I put it on the... How does that look? How does that look? Definitely to the top. Blur. We've had one person join. This is amazing. The reign, the terror, the empire has begun. Oh yeah. The empire has begun. Okay, cool. Eco mode. My friggin' thing has an eco mode. It's insane. Okay. Now I put the other fans in, and for that I can drop the thing on the side. There we go. There we go. Just lay it on all those cables. Hold on, watch this. We'll switch to zoomed. Have a look. You can watch me put all the fans in. So, yeah, these two are going to be fine, and the other one's going to be flipped on its back. It's going to be such a mess. I'm going to have to manage all these fan cables. I don't even know. So, okay, so some of these look like they come out of a... like, part of the power from the... I'm literally having a stroke. Like, you'd connect it straight to your power supply. Sort of like the old... Not hard drives, but like a DVD drive or something. Hold on, let me have a look at the different... Molex connectors, that's the word. Are they Molex connectors? No, they are not. So I don't know what it wants me to do with these. Where it's decided in its infinite wisdom that I require these different fan connections. Literally the only thing they connect into is the 600 watt power. Well, they don't really connect into it. It would probably be pretty bad to try and... Yeah, nah. So we're just going to run the normal fan headers, or the normal fan connections, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. And we'll just shove this through here. And where will we connect it? We'll have to connect it back up at the top there. Luckily, these cables are much nicer. Chat that in. Folding cam. That's, you know what? I'll sort that out when I get to the other side. Oh, yeah. These are reverse fans. I've never seen reverse fans. This music is so calming. It's beautiful. It's like really. It's like the father that finally cares for you. The mother that finally recognizes your achievements. That's what this music reminds me of. It reminds me of like the sibling that finally gives back what they stole. Did I do that right? Will the other... I have 2 fans left, right? No, I've got 1 fan left, which I took out, which I put over here. So I've got 2 and then a 3rd one. So let me just see that all these fit here. That one there. And then this one there. Where's the hole for that? Okay, so I gotta take that out and move it over. That's nice. That's not. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. One sec. Quick break. One sec. All right. Let's put some more screws in. It's like that one day that you remember from when you were younger. That one singular moment where you thought, this is defining. This is exciting. I will remember this. That's what this music is. It's not music. It's truesic. It's true. That's what it is. It speaks to you on a level. A level. And it's true. So it's not like other stuff. Do I drop that right to the end? Yeah, I did. So it's not like the other drivel that you are excited by. It's real. Cover me in gumdrops. Now I have to check chat every single second. You probably commented like 20 minutes ago and I'm like completely ignoring. I need to have a little ping that goes off whenever chat goes off. Something. Because look, the thing is, I really care about you. Did that come? I don't know if that came through. I really care about you. Not. Yeah, it comes through. And everything you say to me really means so much to me. Not. I feel like without you, I'll just be so lost. Not. Hold on, we're stuffing. We're stuffing. We're stuffing the chicken. This is Thanksgiving right now. There we go. There's been a flu going around. I hope everyone's been doing all right. I swear I could talk. Shh. Okay, here we go. Putting in fan 2. Fan 2. Then I'll put the black fan at the front. That has nothing to do with real life, okay? That has... Don't you even think about it. Don't you even... Because when you say things, you sometimes don't know, okay? They just come out of your mouth. Don't you even... But yes, I'm putting the black fan at the front. Okay, and then we got this one, which will have to go probably into that third fan header over there, and I'm just going to run it into there, or probably hide it in here. That went under that cable. That should be fine. As long as it's through and I can catch it on the other side, that's what matters. There. And we'll definitely put a cover over this like those. So I'll probably have to do part of the stream where I 3D print covers for those. That'll be nice. That'll be really interesting. Well, okay, you come over here and you say, what's inside the build? Did you even read the description? Are you even a real fan? What the heck is happening with my headphone cable? This is a really long headphone cable, but it gets stuck everywhere. Right, almost done. With the fans, and then connecting them in. And then cable management. And then...
You are listening to 24/7 online radio.
Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at how we want to space these. I can't even move that one. What the heck? Okay. Max. We'll be bold with it. We'll space these two right next to each other. And then we'll put the last one, we'll put a gap in. I hope I haven't been scratching the heck out of this case while I've been shifting it around on the table. That would be terrible. I don't even need these, I don't know why I picked those up. There we go, all the fans are in. So, if I zoom out a bit, you can see it's like the black fans wrap around, and then we have a white section over here. And that'll be an LED that maybe shines towards the rest of the case. So we'll see whether or not that works. Or maybe it'll give it the GPU some underglow. Okay, now to fix all this up and route it around. So that goes there. We actually want to run... This is disgusting. It's an absolute mess back here. Thank goodness you don't have to view it or see it. So all these fan cables, I'm actually going to run up on the back side of the plate, motherboard plate thing. Oh yeah. Play me that funky music. I was actually stopping myself from working just now. It sucked. Okay, that's one cable of 4. That's 2, that's a half a cable of 4. Why aren't these coming through? Oh, it's made a knot somehow. How does that even work? I don't know what I want to do with these cables. I am my own grandpa. There we go. Sick. It's 2, and then these ones will run under these. Hopefully, maybe. This is disgusting. I want to run that under all of this. This one goes under it as well. Up through here. There we go. Okay, just ignore that. Those are the fan cables there. And then I have this one little cute little fan cable here,
which will actually go through and join its 3 brothers over there. So if I was smart, I would have them all on the same fan header. That would make a lot of sense.
But that comes with the caveat, as I said, if I was smart. Which means all 3 of these are just going to be chilling here, using up 3 different headers. But it's nice, it like populates, it makes it's pretty. There we go. Cool. And that's probably the best I can do there. I'm going to have to stick it down or run it or... Dang, the black parts in a white case. Very noticeable. Very noticeable. I can't hide it, really. Okay. Alright. So, now these... I'm being called. What? Weird. Why was someone calling me? Okay. Why is everyone calling me? Alright, stream, you're absolutely amazing. Have a good day. Catch you guys later. Jukun signing out.